And so I had like a content strategy for everything. That's kind of appropriate for the podcast. So I wanted to put out a YouTube video once a month. I've done that. So that's good. And I've actually had one do really well. I've dropped a video about the new Native Instruments complete start like bundle that they have because they
Oh,
updated
yeah.
it, and it did really well. It did about 5K, so that one did really, really well. And then
That's
but yeah,
awesome, dude.
yeah, and that was last month's video. This month's video was March's video was me going through us doing 100 podcast episodes and talking about what I learned, and that one did less well because it's like less appropriate for the audience. But it was a video that I just wanted to make.
Yeah, I saw you post that one. I haven't watched it yet. What are some of the things that you learned? I'm very interested.
It was that every producer has that one weird thing that they do. And so like just like going through a bunch of the conversations that we've had with people being like, yeah, it's a very weird thing. I don't know how you thought about that. Or like, the Spectre trick, or the Soothe sidechain trick, or the Shane doing the washy down-tuned guitar with the dry vocal on top thing. And that was one. One of them was like being genuinely curious with our guests and like learning how to talk to guests.
Yeah.
Because up front, I feel like we were pretty good with that, but definitely we're
likable guys. You know what I mean?
Well,
we're easy to talk to.
Yeah.
Well, I am. But I know I am.
On top of that, I feel like I get in the headspace of like I want to make a great episode.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
I know you don't.
You're the better podcast host. I don't know. It's just we've touched on it before. It's like I just want to talk about things that I'm excited about,
Yeah, I know.
But that's sick, dude. I'm gonna have to watch the full thing because I saw you post about it, and I was like, I can't wait for him to be like, yeah, the only thing that I learned in 100 episodes is this Josh guy is an asshole. I hate him.
I talked about you at the end a lot. But so that one's been pretty cool though. The thing I didn't do on the YouTube side was show myself working more.
Oh yeah.
But that's because I've had other things. I haven't had a project worth showing until recently.
Sorry, I'm in cable hell right now.
No, you're good. I've seen you.
I just yanked my headphone cable. It's okay. Shout out to Neumann for making headphones that don't break super easily.
Yeah. Well, I haven't really had a project to show that I've done anything cool about. So until recently,
weird, dude. It's so hard because like you want to do this thing where you like show off the process, but then you want to be respectful to the artist, and then like I also have this like looming fear that like people might not want to work with me if I'm super public about like the behind the scenes stuff that goes on, since like some artists get weird about that. So like I totally get it. I totally get it. It's just like hard,
Yeah,
and then it's also
from an artist POV.
And then there's also like the whole factor where like nobody's gonna watch a production breakdown of a song that they don't know.
Yeah, so that's the tricky part. I have to find that like the song has to be good, the production or mix has to be really good, and then I have to have that 1/3 thing that is interesting that makes the video clickable, so that regardless of the other two, people still want to watch it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Right.
So the video I'm going to make soon is I recently mixed a song with like 250 plus tracks. And so it's going to be how did I do that and manage all that many tracks?
Yeah. Yeah, how I managed
that's
this
interesting.
Very large session. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I think the mix turned out really cool too. So I'm proud of it.
Yeah. A lot of the YouTube videos that I like are well, we all know I'm a sucker for gear reviews, dude.
Well, yeah.
I
love a good gear review.
The problem is they're all
you and gear reviews are me and desk setup videos. I love a like 2024 look at my desk stuff video.
I'm also
a nerd for it.
I'm also a huge sucker for is his first name Andrew Masters?
Yeah, Andrew Master Studio
Yeah.
videos. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the studio tours, I love it. I love getting all the ideas that I love. And then I sit there and I'm a snob, right? So I go, ew, ew, gross. I would never do that for $40,000. Dude, the veins are really popping on my forehead. Look at
The
that.
lighting just is doing a kindness to your veins.
I know, it's terrible. My forehead looks all greasy. I was cooking. I'm sorry. Sorry to my 3 fans.
But yeah, the main thing is I need to do the next quarter. I need to do a better job of like showing me working on projects. So I was consistent with the posting part. Now I got to be more consistent with the like showing me doing the thing part.
Right. Yeah. I remember one of my goals was to be more active on social media. Bunch of people started which I haven't. A bunch of people ended up following me and like interacting with me on my like the artist page that I made.
Yeah.
And so it's almost time for me to deactivate the personal one that has like no followers anyway. But
yeah.
I
the right songs one or the did it again one? I don't remember.
The right song. The one you've been tagging me in.
Is that the one that you're going to keep or the one you're going to deactivate?
It's the one I'm going to keep.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You don't have to do anything different.
It's like again.
I want to
again.
I want to make it well because like I had the private account just because I was like,
yeah,
I really only care about like the people I care about and like whatever. And so now it's like I got to figure out what I want to post. I have a great idea of like how I want to do it. I just don't have all the tools necessary to pull it off like super well. But I could do something, and I think I'm going to give it a go this week.
Nice.
Because I've been scheming. I have a bunch of different tracks, trying to think of like cool things. Dude, my new algorithm on that account is dialed in. Like,
heck yeah, dude. Don't you love it?
Well,
you can because fresh account gives you like the new algorithm, and you can kind of like say, okay, I know exactly how I want to freaking manipulate this thing.
Oh, bro, it's so good. Because I for the longest time I was like, dude, I hate social media as a producer.
Yeah.
Like, it just sucks. And then it was like Ryan tagged me one day, and then like after that, like a few people followed me, and then like I opened it up, and like all the recommended like reels and stuff were just like so good. It's just like people just jamming, coming up with whatever, playing with their little synths, and it's just like it's all so well done and like such a vibe. And I was like, I need to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. That feels like a very you type of video.
Just riffing, dude.
Yeah, no,
just
for sure.
Straight riffing, dude.
So
I just
I'm excited
like,
you're getting back into socials.
So, well, I have to. And also today, your boy found out that he is in fact moving to Nashville. So that's very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, let's freaking go.
That's the sound I made.
Let's freaking go, dude.
So yeah, I have to be a little bit more social.
Conscious, yeah. So. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I can talk about short form stuff. I have a goal to drop 6 times per week. So basically once a weekday, and one of the weekend days drop some sort of short form thing. I've not done a very good job of that. I definitely post like 2 or 3 times a week. And the fact is that like podcast clips help be some of that. That's why I like doing the in collaborative post things, because it also gives me a bump to my personal algorithm as well. But I don't know if I care about it enough right now. I think I'm focused on other things right now to care. I'm going to be really honest. The YouTube thing, the fact that I was able to go back to do it once a month was amazing. I wanted to do it twice a month. There ain't no way that's going to happen. I'm so busy. And that's a good thing. And I don't need to be mad at myself for not posting if it's because of work.
Right.
So